Well, I am happy to be out here in the lobby with Amber Pinnon and Happy.
And he is really living up to that name today. He's very happy to be here, very excited to meet everybody, and is just very excited to be out and about.
And Happy came to you how?
He came to us as a stray, and he had a large gash on his leg, and I believe one of his feet. Maybe he was busted up in some way. We don't know if he was hit by a car or maybe another animal.
He's got a chunk out of an ear, one of those ears.
So he's been in our isolation area for a couple of weeks while he was healing and resting up, making sure all that went well. And so now he is available for adoption, and people can see Happy's happy self at the shelter.
And he's apparently found your magic pocket for treats.
Yes, here, huh? Yeah, he's got a nose for treats for sure. We're zipping it up for now. Good boy.
Come on.
But he
so
loves
how old
everybody.
do you think Happy is?
We think he's a baby. We think he's only about 10 months. So he's a little bit on the larger side. We don't think he's going to gain much weight or anything like that. So he is kind of a younger guy. He needs some manners and training, but seems to love everybody he meets. So he just needs somebody maybe with some husky experience or shepherd experience, somebody who kind of understands the working breed. And
it looks like he's a little combo of both here.
Yeah, keep him a little busy is what he needs. He needs somebody who keeps him tired, maybe.
Yeah, he's tiring me out already.
Good boy.
Isn't he?
Good boy, good boy.
But so all right, so you're not supposed to surprise mom and dad or brother and sister with a pet adoption, are you?
What you can do is, if you know that they're maybe interested in adopting, is go with them to the shelter and possibly offer to pay the adoption fee.
Okay.
That's a good middle ground. That's a nice way to get that figured out.
Is that for cats as well as dogs?
We would say so, yeah. You want to make sure that they have a connection with the animal, they know the needs of the animal. Every pet is different and unique, so you just want to make sure they know what they're getting into, they've been counseled properly on the adoption, and they feel comfortable with making that commitment. And that's hard to do when you surprise somebody.
Yeah, even if you say, well, that's a nice surprise, though. Let's go down tomorrow or the day after Christmas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, and if they don't find anything, let them. And sometimes it may not be a good fit that day. It's just about making sure that you're there to support them. You can also give them some of the supplies needed. He's like, I know where these treats are. Some of the supplies needed for an adoption. That can be a really great way to help them out. So.
Do you have what kind of supplies do you have available for purchase for?
So we're very limited. Just
I thought you were.
Don't have a lot of space for retail, but we work great with PetSmarts. And so for a dog, a great thing to have on hand is a crate. And so that can be a great gift for somebody who's looking to adopt. A dog bed, treats, bowls, toys, all those things. So that can also be a good option to help gift people this holiday season, is if they're interested in getting a pet, getting them started and getting the supplies before they do that.
So yeah, no surprises, but even with cats too, you want to make sure, because cats, I know for example, you like to have cats. You always have kind of said cats should come in kind of pairs. It's a little easier that way.
Kittens. The big thing is with kittens, just making sure that you get two. That way they keep each other busy and keep themselves out of trouble.
This guy needs a buddy here.
Yeah. I think another dog in the home is really going to help him. Hey.
But so if you have one kitten, just don't assume that they want another one.
Yes,
the family wants.
Exactly. You want to make sure that it's a good fit, and that they're thinking about what would be a good option in their home, that it meets the people in the home, and that it's just something that they feel comfortable taking on, whereas a surprise is hard for that to be done.
All right, so we got the tree up, we got the holly up, we got all kinds of holiday decorations up. What can't our pets play around with here?
So you want to be careful with lights, especially if you get a little kitten. Sometimes they like to chew on cords. We hear a lot about kittens getting electrocuted or cats because of cords. So something you can get is something called bitter apple to make a cord not taste good if you're worried about your.
Is it a spray in it?
Yes, yeah, and so it can help deter them from chewing on things maybe that they're not supposed to.
Does it smell?
Yeah, I don't believe it smells actually.
Okay.
It's just a really bitter taste. So that can be super helpful in that way.
All right, and wrapping paper, keep that away from. Yeah, because it just makes more of a mess for you to clean
Yes,
up, right?
yeah, exactly. So just being careful, making sure that with your decorations or really poinsettias can be toxic to cats.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing to keep in mind. Making sure you're not feeding too many sweets or table scraps to dogs or cats. So all that can be important.
So poinsettias can be potentially fatal for certain cats.
Can be toxic to certain cats. Making sure that if you have any holiday arrangements or floral arrangements that you're keeping an eye on that as well.
And we're trying to keep Happy out of this little wreath here on the table.
He's done pretty good so far.
he is going to be a handful for whoever wants him.
I about 3 times that I didn't have treats in my pocket, and now he's doing great.
You cleaned her out, Happy. You done good. Now you're stuck with me, and I got nothing for you.
He loves the love anyway.
All right, we got to take Happy is our pet of the week, and let's get Happy a home here by 2024. What are the
Yes.
hours this week?
We are open all this week, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. for adoptions, and then I believe we're still open Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3:30 p.m.
Okay, so yeah, check it out, and yeah, if you want to surprise someone, get them a gift certificate. Tell them you'll take him or her down,
Yeah.
and get happy.
Perfect.
All
Even a,
right.
even a nice pet sitting coupon may be a good gift for the holidays.
Exactly. Thank you, Amber. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Happy. We'll be right back.